We have to go to a cashless society. Whoop out your card as quick as possible and swipe it. But whatever you do, don't give them cash. There's so many places. My God, what was it I saw the other day? A bunch of these places, a bunch of these stores. I mean, they're not taking money, no cash, no money. I've heard that if they don't take cash, you can walk out the door with whatever you want. If they refuse to take cash, consider it a gift. Larry, I wouldn't count on that working when you're in the back seat of a BPD car. A cashless society. What does it mean? A cashless society means no cash. All right? It means zero. It doesn't mean mostly cashless, that you can use a little bit of cash here and there. No, it means period, paragraph, end of story, no cash. Cash is gone. Cashless means full frontal cashlessness. It means purely digital, traceable, fully controlled, 100%. Everybody knows. The government knows, the banks know, all the businesses know, everybody, Visa, Master, everybody knows exactly what you're spending your money on. Everybody is fully aware of what you are doing with your money, and money is cashless. We've been headed this way for a long damn time. What does a cashless society mean? I actually saw on Facebook a list of things, and it's a partial list, but it's true. A cashless society means that if you're struggling with your rent or your mortgage, kind of like me, and let's say I'm struggling like for the last 4 months, but let's say that there's this 1 month that you can't get your rent together and you need some extra money. Well, you could get an odd job. You could put an ad up on Craigslist or on your Facebook page, say, hey, I'll mow your yard. I'll take out your I'll clean up your garage or something if you pay me. No, you won't be able to do that. Your children cannot go and help out your neighbor to earn a little extra cash because there will be no cash. You won't be able to use cash. No more cash. Speaking of kids, and we all know how much the left loves children. They're always wanting to do what's best for the children. No more cash means that no more money slipped into the hands of a child as a good luck charm from their grandfather, for instance. Or a $5 bill in a card that comes on his kid's birthday. It's probably $20 now, I'm assuming. No more cash. No more money in your birthday cards. No more money in anything. No more piggy banks for your kid to learn about. No more collecting pocket change and giving it to your kid at night so they can put it in their piggy bank and learn the value of saving and earning money. No more money, none. No more cash for a rainy day fund. No, nothing like that. I'm not even sure if you would be allowed, since they want to take away all our money, you wouldn't be able to spend it. You wouldn't be able to use it. Maybe they'll confiscate our money the way they did gold back in the day. They'll take away your money. Maybe they'll take away your silver and your gold if you're a collector of money. Will they take your money? We're headed towards the cashless society. They want this. No more cash in your safe. No more, you can't put away a $20 bill in under an envelope under your mattress and not think about it and put it away in there every week to buy something special that you want. No more money on the side. No more earning anything special. No more selling. No more selling on Craigslist. No more selling in a classified ad in the newspaper. No more cash. Okay, I'm a collector, for instance. Let me look around here and see what have I got that, Oh, I have right here. I collect stuff, toys mostly, all kinds of stuff. Let's see, right there, the world's smallest GI Joe. Suppose I needed $5, I could put the world's smallest GI Joe on eBay, or not eBay, because that would be no. I could put it on Craigslist. Say, hey, come over to the house. I'll sell you the world's smallest GI Joe for $5. No, couldn't do that because you wouldn't have $5. Suppose you wanted to sell, I don't know. Let's say you wanted to sell this special dust buster. You couldn't. No, you couldn't. You couldn't do it. Maybe you wanted to sell. Maybe I needed to sell my Ruger SR9C. No, I would never sell this gun. This gun is not. No, no sirree. I'm not selling that. Well, you're not supposed to sell guns without going through a dealer anyway. No more selling stuff on Craigslist. Think about that for a minute. You know, when you know something maybe you don't need anymore, you couldn't sell it for a little bit of cash. No more cash gifts from relatives or loved ones. What would happen with a cashless society? Banks. You love banks, don't you, Bob? Don't you, Bob? Look at me. I'm talking to you. Sorry. You love banks, right? I love my bank. Don't you? No. Banks would have full control over every single solitary penny that you own, every single dime that you own, every transaction that you make would be recorded. All of your movements, all of your actions would be traceable. Access to your money could be blocked by some government functionary at the click of a button on a computer. When and if banks need clarification from you, which will take 3 weeks or so and 1,000 questions answered in 5,000 passwords before you finally get an answer. How many of you have filed for your unemployment? Huh? And it's taken 3 months to get paid, and then every 2 weeks when you do your thing, it takes a month to get paid. Think about that kind of a backlog on computers at the bank. If you're relying solely on a cashless society, you would have no choice but to declare and be taxed on every dollar in your possession. And frankly, I don't like that idea. The government would decide for you. The government can decide what you can and cannot purchase. All right. You hippies out there that love your pot and your pot stores, they only accept cash. If you do away with cash, how are you going to buy all your weed? All you lefty dope smoking hippie types out there. If your transactions are deemed in any way, shape, or form to be questionable by those who are in charge of such a thing, your money will be frozen for your own good. Let's suppose you want to buy a Trump 2020 mask. You can't buy it because they're going to know, well, you can't do that. I could go on. We could certainly go on and on and on about the cashless society. We could go on and for days about, and I haven't even gotten into the biblical proportions of this, and there is certainly, a cashless society would be a disaster for every single solitary one of you, even for these goody two-shoes, leftist, gutless, namby-pamby, chicken bone, baby-fied trumpet monkey, these weenie-fied trouser mouths on these little wussies and these pusswads on the left who wouldn't dream of not declaring every $200 that they earn on the side. Forget about cash being dirty. Stop being so easily led by the ring in your nose. Cash has been around for a long freaking time, ladies and gentlemen, a very long, long time. And it gives you control of how you trade with the world. It gives you independence. I heard a story where a guy supposedly contracted COVID. Now, I say supposedly because I don't believe it. I saw a story where supposedly some guy contracted coronavirus because of a $20 bill. that he touched. There's the same chance that you're going to come down with the COVID being on your card. If you slide your card through a slot at the Vons or the Safeway or wherever, you slide your card through the thing. Hey, the COVID could be on somebody else's card because they had it on their hands and it's now on their card and they slide it and now it gets on the card reader. And when you slide your card, it's on your... Look, there is no way you're going to protect yourself 100% from the COVID. That's why I generally refuse to wear a mask. I refuse to wear finger condoms or rubber gloves because you're not going to be able to protect yourself unless you build a plastic bubble around your ass. So don't even bother. Wash your hands as often as possible. Sure, nothing wrong with that. Don't touch your nose, your face, your eyeballs. Don't suck your thumb. Okay, fine. But you're not going to catch COVID from freaking money any more than you will from touching your card or simply walking down the street. This is utterly ridiculous, this assumption that you're going to get sick from money. If you are a customer, pay with cash as often as you can. In fact, if you shop somewhere where they don't take cash, tell them to kiss your ass and walk out of the store and don't go back. Remove these idiots from our society. Cash is legal tender, ladies and gentlemen. It is your right to pay with cash. Banks are making it increasingly difficult to put cash away. And that has nothing to do with the virus. Believe me, it has nothing to do with the dirty money. Open your eyes and stop believing all the bullshit that you're being told. It's being shoved down your throat almost every single solid day. Every topic in the world today is tainted with some form of corruption and hidden agendas. Please, please stop telling me and stop telling other people like me that we're wrong. And what's wrong with the world is that you hail the most corrupt members of our society as being some kind of a fucking hero. Politics and greed is what is wrong in this world today. It has nothing whatsoever to do. And look, it has nothing to do with coronavirus. It has nothing to do with COVID. All that is just a false flag any more than Black Lives Matter's protests have anything to do with George Floyd. Politics and greed is what is wrong. Greed and the attempt to try and control you and take over your life in every single solitary way possible. That is the reality that we're living in. And if you think otherwise, you're blind. You are blindly floating along whilst being immobilized by irrational and ridiculous, stupid fear. Fear created to keep you doing and believing in exactly what they want you to believe because you're complacently doing so. Pay with cash, and please say no to this idiotic cashless society bullshit. Don't fall for it, ladies and gentlemen, please. This is important. In fact, this has to do with so much, whether it's Black Lives Matter, the COVID-19, or anything else. For the love of Pete, stop it. Stop it right the fuck now. I'm sorry to use foul language. My wife will probably scold me after this show. But if I have to cuss in order to get your fucking attention, then I fucking will. Stop it. Stop it! Stop being sheep! God damn it! Serenity now. Serenity now. That's going to wrap it up for the JAZ McKAY Show.